Hi, my kings and queens. I'm back. I know I've been gone for a long time, and I do apologize. I just had so much stuff going on. I just was, too much going on, okay? But I'm here, and I'm here to stay. So let's get into this video. So what we're going to talk about today is how I've reached my breakthrough. I've been praying and begging God to, hear me out and guide me down the right path, and I feel like last night, that's what happened after all these years, All right, so as a child, I've always wanted to be a veterinarian. Always, because I love animals. But, as I started to, grow up and figure out who I am, when my dad passed, I started to write a lot. That was the only way I was able to cope, was to write, That was the only thing I was able to do is write. I used to record myself all the time, like record myself just being dumb. Like I would grab my brother and we would just be dumb. Like I don't know. Like, what is this? I don't know. But that's something that I always did. Like it was just a way that I coped and I expressed myself, So, with the whole writing thing, it was more of, I used to write my feelings, like as a journal, a diary. I used to write short stories, just, yeah, I did. Yeah. Yeah, I did. I used to write everything. Now that I'm an adult, I still write my journals, to clear my mind, get my thoughts on paper. That's just all I've known, So now it's just like, what am I going to do with that? Who knows? So I used to write. I used to want to be a veterinarian. And I played the violin. I played the violin for years. Like I got a scholarship, while I was in elementary school. I used to play solos by myself, at concerts, lead our band, like I used to really do that. And I still have my violin till this day. And it's just like, I put my violin down because I had to become an adult. I had to figure out how to survive more than what I wanted to do, It no longer became about me. It became about money and, the system, It was never, I just lost myself. So I also want to pick up new hobbies. Like there's things that I can see myself doing that I'm interested in. But with the jobs that I had and, just always at work and just being stressed there, it's like I come home, I don't want to do anything. I just want to sleep. Like I just want to sleep and then boom, clocking back in. I want to travel the world. I was being blocked and stopped and shocked and no longer, like, I'm free of them shackles. Free me, massa. Been on my own since I was 17 years old. My 17th birthday. On my own. Like, got kicked out, put all my money into that apartment, had to work my booty off at warehouses, trying to survive. That's what I knew, was just how to survive. It was never, like I said, it was never about me anymore. So I done worked so many jobs. Like I can't even count on two hands how many jobs I done had, because it's just so many jobs. Like literally for a day and be like, yes, who's coming back? Yeah, not me. You will not see me tomorrow. will not see me tomorrow. You feel me? I'll work a week and be like, yeah, next week I won't be here. Like, I'm done. Bitch, I'll work half a shift and be like, girl, I'm out of here. Fuck do you mean? On my lunch break, I'm walking out. I done went from warehouse jobs, delivery jobs, you know, like Amazon, Kroger, stuff like that. You know, I done worked at Lazadica where I'm, you know, at a glass lens warehouse, you know, where they make glasses. You know, I done worked at USPS, the actual, it was like a warehouse type where we're like literally mail sorting and picking up all this heavy stuff, getting mailed live chickens, having to put them in. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm working all these jobs and I'm just not happy. I done worked call centers. I worked at Discover for almost 2 years, but like when the pandemic hit, that became super stressful. I like caught myself breaking down like on a few calls where it's just like, yo, you telling me your problems, but sis, I really don't care. Like, I got my own problems going on. Like, you telling me all your problems, but girl, like, let me vent. You feel me? Like, girl, you telling me how you can't pay your bills, but like, what you want me to do? You feel me? Like, you're gonna pay this bill or it's just gonna be late. Like, that's it. Like, conversation over. There's nothing else to talk about. I used to catch myself literally like during the call just slowly take my foot and unplug my whole system out my wall and just be like, oops, my system's down. I was down for about 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, but we're back up now. We're back up running. I'm ready for calls. My recent job was a call center, and you know, I was blessed. I was really blessed with that job. You know, I met some really good people, even though like my cousin worked there, and I just, girl, like we just don't, you know, and it just, but I didn't even know that, but we got the job at the same time. It was just toxic. But anyways, I met some really good people, and I really feel like that last job was really for me to open my eyes. And God was just like, Devonna, girl, wake up. Like, hello? Every time I walk into that job, I will be miserable. Like, I was just like, yo, like, I'm getting good money. You know them jobs that pay you that good money, but then you like start working, you like, yo, I should be getting paid way more than this. Like, this look good on the outside, but once you in, you like, girl, this really ain't nothing. Like, it really wasn't. And with the job that I was at, I literally had to bank through them in order to get my paycheck direct deposited to me. And long story short, some stuff happened in the past and I thought I was getting a job, but it was a scam, and they ended up sending me a fraud check, and the check ended up bouncing, and it took all my money out of my bank account that I already had through the job that I'm at now. But that was way before I even started working for them, like years before. And so I still owe them money or whatever. They kept making it seem like there was nothing that they can do, and I'm like, sis, well, there's nothing that I can do. Because what do you mean I have to pay you back on something that I got scammed out of? Like, they took money that I didn't even have, and you talking about you just, that's not your problem. Like, be smarter than that. Ha ha ha, bitch. You feel me? Like, girl, like, don't play in my face. Like, don't play in my face. But I know I was dumb, but it happened, and yeah, it made me smarter. But with not being able to open up a bank account through them again, you know, they cancel my account, my new account that I tried to open up while working there. And it was flagged for fraud, you feel me, because I still owe them money and I'm a risk. And so I tried to talk to them about it, and they was like, we'll see what we can do, blah, blah, blah. And so they told me basically I can't open an account through them. So every check that I get gets mailed. And I have to wait on the mailman to bring me my check. And with society now, how unreliable the mailman can be, waiting on my check while all my friends and them just got paid like 4 days ago. Because they get paid early through the job and they get paid early through their bank. So they already got their check. And I'm still waiting on the mailman, looking out the window, waiting on my check. And I just don't appreciate that at all. Like, a girl, they be late. Why am I getting my check on Saturday, baby? It should have been came yesterday. Like, no, we're not doing that. So it was just stressful. It was a lot going on. And when I first started the job, I already knew, I had a gut feeling that even though it was a good job, I just knew in my gut that this still ain't me. This is not me. Like, every job that I done had, I felt like I was becoming more and more lost. And it's like my creative block is just gone. Like, there wasn't even a block no more. It was just nothing. Like, they're molding me into somebody I don't even want to be. Like, they're literally erasing my identity. Like, that's how I felt, you know? So it was just more of, I need a change. And I just kept praying and, you know, manifesting and, you know, writing in my journals like I always do. And it's just like, something gotta give. And I would be so stressed and depressed and miserable and just mad all the time, you know? Like, even though I know how to fake a face, no, I don't. I just lied. I just lied to y'all. Like, you gonna know if I have an attitude. You gonna know if something going on, because I can't hide nothing. Like, I wish I could, but I can't. I wear my feelings right here on my sleeve. So yeah, it just wasn't working out. It just wasn't. And it was more of me stopping myself. I was getting in my own way. And it was more of, you know, even though I'm not close with my mom, and I haven't, you know, I really went years without even talking to my mom. Like, I really didn't care what she thought. Like, she had no type of impact in my life whatsoever. But now that me and my mom are starting to get close, it was more of like, damn, like, is my mom gonna be disappointed in me because I'm making these type of decisions? Although, like, she still don't know to this day. Like, she still don't know. Like, this just happened yesterday, like, with my thoughts. And yeah, maybe I shouldn't have took a week off of work, because that just gave me so much time to think. And so much time to think, like, but sometimes I can't make rational decisions, you know, but everything that I do is planned. Everything that I do, like, I just don't do things for no reason. Like, everything that I do, I put thought into it. So yeah, we just gonna have to figure that out with her later on. I really don't, you know, I'm an adult. I've been on my own for this long, like almost a decade, and with no help, no support, no nothing. So I feel like my decisions are my decisions, and it just is what it is. If you feel some type of way about it, that's weird, because why are you feeling some type of way about my life? But neither here or there. I've always seen myself, you know, influencing people, helping people. You know, I have a story to tell. I just feel like I wish I had a me, you know, when I was going through what I was going through. So that's really what I want to be. Like, I've always wanted to be that. I want to jump back in with my violin. I want to, you know, I'm going to be probably DoorDashing, shipping, doing all that cute little stuff to pay my bills. But I just feel like I need to let Devonna out. Like, I just need to really just spread my wings and really fly like a butterfly, baby. Like, girl, like, you just been sitting here like this. Like, I don't need to do that no more. I'm tired of it. And I refuse to be 30, 40, 50, 60 years old still working for somebody and miserable just so I can have a 401k. Baby, girl, I know for sure I'm just too good. My energy, me as an individual, my whole body, like everything, my mind, body, soul, everything is just too good to be working for somebody else, putting money in their pockets, making their businesses strive. I want to make my own business. I want to have plenty of businesses, you feel me? Like I want to sit here and help people. I want to, uplift people and change lives, like make a difference in this world. I can't do that being behind the screens of somebody else's business. Like I just can't do that. Like I just can't. Like it's just no purpose for me. It's not a passion for me to do what I was doing. It just wasn't. It was just it just was what it was. Like, and if I'm not passionate about something, I'm not going to stick to it. I'm going to instantly get burned out. I'm going to leave. Very, very much giving ghetto. Where did Devonna go? She just never came back. That's just what I'm giving. Just there's no giving a 2-week notice, bitch. A month notice, bitch. A year no, I can't work there no longer. You should have known by my vibe that I was gonna quit. Like you should have known. Like you should have known. That was your problem, not mine. But all I know is, as long as God has my back, I'm gonna conquer everything. I'm going to make my dreams come true how I want them to come true. And I'm going to strive and do what I have to do to make that happen. Period. There's no more clocking in and out on somebody else's shit. Like, I'm just not doing it. I'm just not. I'm tired of it. I'm fed up. I really thought this video was going to be really emotional because I've been crying some more, girl. I was up until 6 o'clock in the morning because God would not allow me to go to sleep. I was watching Steve Harvey when he was talking about his journey and how he quit his job with only $50 in his pocket, became homeless and all that. Now that whole homeless thing, we already been there, done that. We already lived in our cars, living on the street. We already did that. Like, we're not going back there. We're not going back there. I refuse to move backwards. We're moving forwards. I know it's going to be hard. I know it is. But I got this. We don't make mistakes more than one. Like, we learn very quickly. Like, I learned very quickly. We're just not about to just keep, no. So we got this. We're going to figure it out. Just bear with me. Because this, y'all, we're going to get to know each other. And I'm going to be here. Like, this is just what's part of my journey. Like, this is part of my journey. This is part of what I've been wanting to do. So just stay consistent and you'll make it. And if you're out there and you feel how I feel, or you're procrastinating like I have, or you're just stuck in what am I going to do, just give yourself a little bit of time, to plan out how you want it, figure out what you want and get it. Period. There's no way that we're just stuck in this cycle where we just keep having to work for people. Like, this is not it. Like, my kids will never work no 9 to 5, baby. Like, I'm going to have it to where my kids have their own businesses in their names. They're in the womb making money. Like, girl, like you're in the oven cooking and mommy and daddy out here making you some money. Like, girl, we gotta make it happen. I'm not about to sit here. No, I'm passing down. My kids will still know how to get it, hustle, you feel me? But I'm not about to put them what I've been through. Like, I'm just not about to sit here and be like, oh, nah, you need to work this 9 to 5 so you know what it feels like. Nah, girl, it's very miserable and it's sad. How about you go ahead and here is your business and yeah, I'm gonna teach you all the knit and petty wicks and give a dog a bone and you gonna get it. Yeah, you're gonna know what you're gonna need to do to keep it rolling. And mommy and daddy got you, period. And that's just how it's gonna be, because I wish it was like that for me. So yeah, that's all. That's my outro. And that's where I see myself, and that's how I had a breakthrough, and that's just that, and that's where I'm at. So guys, I'm here to stay. I'm going to, you know, continue to make content. If you have any, you know, suggestions, you know, just let me know. You can DM me. You can write it in the comments. Just subscribe, and I'll see y'all soon.
Yeah, in my mind. I ain't got a clue, bro. I said 5 in the morning. I wake up to 5 for my earnings. Yeah, in my mind is a warning. Pray to the